Yes, people, were you telling me back again for another Red Talk? What's good, Saeed, fam?
Yes, what you telling me, bro? I'm all blessed. Can't
All good,
complain,
man.
bro. And yeah, man, just enjoying the Champions League. You get me? United won't ruin my week. They won't ruin my day. They're not ruining my mood. You feel me? I'm gonna enjoy football, man. Cause boy, there's a lot that lives away from my United, man. Some good football last night. Can't lie. Some good
Nah, there was
football.
loads of goals, man. It was a good night
Yeah,
of European football. I was watching the Marseille game and then I switched
yeah,
over to the Liverpool game. So
yeah,
um
man. That Paxal, man, he's cold. Where's he come from? That
bro, I have
Paxal?
no idea, bro. Two good finishes, isn't it?
Yeah. Marseille, they started the season very well, man. I think they're top of the
Yeah.
league as well.
Yep, they beat PSG
So
the other day. You know what I mean? The Zerbi's got them man balling out. You know what I mean? Aubameyang's turned back the clock. Like, nah, man. Some good coaching, bro. You can see the way that Marseille attack. You can see that is very much from the training ground, bruv.
yeah,
They love that
100%,
ball
bro.
round the corner. That straight
Yeah.
ball up to one of the players, ball round the corner, someone runs onto it, and they're just killing. They're just killing teams with that at the moment.
Bro, if you listen, people thought Aubameyang, you know what I mean? But what's his excuse, innit? You know what I mean?
Bro,
Imagine we had
it's old
Aubameyang.
Aubameyang, you know.
Boy, and he's doing well over there.
But it's better
You know
than
what
your
I'm saying?
careers, blood, right? But at the moment, you know them ones. So
Mm.
the game is the game, innit? It's uncomfortable, bro. It's uncomfortable, man.
Aye, the game is the game, man.
This is what people need to understand. Football is a very simple game being overcomplicated. You know what I mean? By absolute morons, isn't it? And it's just
Bro.
one of them things. You can see what a team that's actually being coached looks like.
That's actually a very, very good point you make there. Like, football's being overcomplicated by these managers, man. You know what I mean? It's like the game's simple, man. You get me? Like, bro, like you don't have to overcomplicate it. You don't have to say, oh, but how are we gonna get Aubameyang here? How are we gonna get Greenwood there? How are we gonna manage two strikers up front? Bro, like it's been vastly overcomplicated, bro, by these managers who, let's be honest, man, they're too arrogant, bro. Have we maybe inflated their kind of egos? I don't know. Have the media done it? I don't know. But somehow, some way, man, it's maybe easy to get coaching badges. It's just this idea that if I do this correctly, I could be seen as a pioneer. I don't know,
But
man.
to be fair, a lot of these managers are ex-players, isn't it? So it is easy for them to get badges. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Pretty easy for them to get badges.
Man.
The reality, a lot of these guys, like, they finish their career and naturally they just go straight into coaching because it's available. Do you know what I'm saying? So a lot of these guys, they're walking into jobs, mate.
Yeah, I agree. Literally, they walk into jobs, and you get me. Like, it's one of them where they see something, and then they stick to it, bro. They don't really want to kind of go out of their comfort zone. I don't know, man. But listen, man, it's one of them where now even Arne Slot's now got a coach now. His dynamics change now. You get me? Because there's question marks being asked about him.
I mean,
boy, hi, brother.
It hasn't taken Liverpool fans long to start questioning this guy. You know, boy, they won the league. Boy, a couple losses back to back. All of a sudden, you're questioning Arne Slot. But the funny thing is, I said from the beginning of the season, it was unsustainable, the football they were playing, all these last minute wins and that. They were talking about, this is how champions perform. No, it's not, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I told man a million times, Man United used to do that once every 2 or 3 months. They never used to do it 5 games in a row. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, we wasn't scoring injury time winners back to back to back to back. That ain't sustainable. For the most part, we were smashing teams, 3-4s, like, and it was comfortable. Do you know what I'm saying? It wasn't every week, oh shit, like Fergie time winner. It wasn't that. Like, people have tried to reimagine like that Man United was doing it every week. No, it feels like every week because we were doing it for 20 years. Do you know what I'm saying? But we wasn't doing it every single week. And this is the problem. As soon as the way Liverpool started the season, I said, yo, them man have been shit. And what were they saying? Oh, Rants, 5 from 5. Who cares? Yeah, you're not 5 anymore, bruv.
5 from 5, you know.
Lost two games in a row, yeah. Can't believe, bro, didn't see it coming. I did.
You know what's mad? The way they've been crashing out, it's been crazy, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, bro, that's the way I've been seeing them crashing out is the way we've been for the last year, man. I was like, bro, it's 2 losses, you know, but it just shows you, man, like, this year is going to be different because, boy, You see, last year, Arsenal didn't make any really signings, did he? Apart from Chiesa. So there was not room for kind of almost changing personnel. Now he's got Frimpong, Works. He's got Ekitike. He's got Isak. Bro,
and the left back as well.
And the left back as well, Kirkus. You know what I mean? Yeah. And for me, the biggest thing for me, yeah, and I'm not going to lie to you, Trent, yeah, leaving, I don't think has hit Liverpool fans a lot, bro. He was their creator, bro, you know, like in terms of like chances. This Frimpong, brother, this guy is not Trent, bro. Like, you know when you bought the polar opposite of Trent.
To be honest, Frimpong's not even a good footballer, bro. Like, you know when man say he's not Trent? Like, bro, he's crap, blood. I'll be honest. Like,
he's a winger, or he's a wing back.
I've never rated him, bro. Like, I saw this guy in Alonso's hipster system, yeah, and I said this guy is straight trash. Do you know what I'm saying? I've seen this guy play right wing for the Netherlands. Trash.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's a right wing back because he's a shit winger. Like, he's not a right back and he's not a right winger. He's a right wing back because he's shit at both jobs, but he's good enough to do both because he's just quick. He's got no footballing ability. When they bought him to play right back, I was laughing, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? And then when they want to play him right wing, I'm laughing even harder because he's worse there.
Bro, right wing was a tough watch. I can't lie, man. He couldn't beat his man, and he couldn't get across.
Awful.
But you know what it is though? And even Konate's game has now changed because beforehand he just passed it to Trent, and then Trent would do his thing. Whereas now he's got to now compensate. Now he's starting to play out from the back, and he's not a guy that can play out from the back. Konate, he's not. Like he's not a ball playing centre back. You get me? Van Dijk is, but not him. So he's now having to do Trent's job, which Trent used to do last time. So I don't know what they were thinking. Like at first, I was like, maybe, you know what I mean, high flying fullback and all of that, get around Salah, and maybe there might be something there. But the more I look at it, I think Kirkus will come good over time. I think right now he's realizing it's at Liverpool rather than Bournemouth. But with Frimpong, the balance on that right hand side, him and Salah, I don't know, bro. I don't know. I really don't know. That's why Szoboszlai's playing there, because at least he's got a bit.
But this is it though. Arne Slot saw straight away, that can't play this guy. Like, I can't play Frimpong on that side. I can't. And now he's doing the Sobo thing. But they didn't realize that's an admittance of failure straight away. You just bought the guy.
Yeah, 100%.
You just bought him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And fair enough, he wasn't super expensive, but Liverpool fans were talking about, we dropped X amount of money. But bro, you haven't spent well at the moment, bro. And this is the real test for Slot, because all the credit he got for winning the league, without spending any money, now you've spent money, you're under the microscope more than ever, because we are accounting for every single penny that was spent now, bro. Like, I mean, we got time, bro. We're not in Europe. You know them ones there, bro. Man's preying on your downfall. Because I ain't got nothing better to do. The reality.
We ready. We ready, man.
That's it.
We ready. We here. One step away, man. But even Isak yesterday, you know, he had like 4 touches yesterday, bro. 4. And he was on the pitch for at least a good 20 minutes, you know. 4 touches is wild, bro. Like, forget even talking about Wirtz, because he's looking very, very meaty right now. But, bro, like Isak had to. And the thing is now, it's a different game now they're playing, bro. Last time, it was get the ball to Salah. You feel me? And then, you know what I mean? Maybe Diaz might little to Sula. Last time, it was pure Salah. Now, they've got to get Wirtz in the game. They've got to get Ekitike in the game. And there's been more demanding from everyone, bro. And it's like, boy, it ain't easy right now. I ain't gonna lie to you. It ain't easy.
Yeah, but boy, what can I say, bro? Like, did tell you about Isak, bruv. I did tell you, man, about Abdi Shuffle. I told you. Nah, but I told you about Abdi Shuffle, blood. I told you. You didn't want to listen to me. This bro is Nicholas Jackson with straight hair, blood. You know what I'm saying? With the relaxer, blood, with the hot comb. That's why he's a hot comb, Nicholas Jackson. I told you, man, already. You didn't want to listen to me. You're gonna find out, innit? You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, because you know what it is, Saeed, listen. Because you know what these guys do, They don't watch Newcastle enough, bro. They just see that Isak scored. They just see the stats and they see the goal. They don't watch the whole game. They did the same thing with Gyökeres. They don't watch the whole game. I watched Gyökeres, play for Sporting, when I was scouting our manager, and I said, this guy is flaming hot garbage. After watching him for 90 minutes, I watched like 3 90-minute Sporting games back to back when they announced Amorim, because he stayed for like 3 more games.
Yeah.
And I watched all of those games. And I said,
But
this guy is trash. And you lot didn't believe me. Some of you, man, did believe me, because you was in the watch-along. We ended up watching the shitty cup game, Portuguese cup game, blood, against some farmers, blood.
Yeah, real others, yeah. But Gyökeres and Isak are not the same, though. Let's admit that, though.
No, they're not the same. But bro, listen, I've seen enough 90-minute games of Isak, bro. Like, bro, was it against us here where he miscontrolled the ball up in the air, then got an assist off it, bro? The guy's, bro, no way.
I don't know, man.
Do you know, brother? I see the man try control the ball and the ball bounced up in the air like this, bro. And you're telling me this is fucking the next coming of Thierry Henry. You're taking a piss. Brother, I seen right through all this Isak hype, bro. 130 million for him. He should have gone and get fucking Johan Visser or something like that.
Bro. But the thing is, Isak's justified on the hype, man. Over 20 goals.
No, it's not, bro.
It is, man. He's done enough. You don't think he's done enough yet in the last couple of seasons, yeah?
Not for 130 million. Absolutely not, bro.
100%, of course. The price tag is subjective, innit? We all know. Like, it's not 100 or whatever. But I don't believe he's what you're making out. You get
me? He's a janky baller, bro. Like, he don't do nothing consistently, bro. Like, he is like a Final Four Marcus Rashford, bro. That's what he is, bro.
That's ridiculous.
He is, bro. I'm telling you.
Man.
The same way Rashford's capable of crashing that shot off the crossbar, for Barcelona, Isak's capable of doing crazy things like that. But for the most part, he looks shit, bro. I don't care what no one says. I don't care, bro. I've seen enough footballers, bro. He's mad inconsistent. His first touch is inconsistent. His finishing is inconsistent. His movement is inconsistent. Everything about him is inconsistent, bro. That is not real quality. Real quality turns up every single fucking week, bro.
Yeah, but right now, you can see he's not had a preseason.
I don't care about no preseason, bro. I grew up watching players like Van Persie. Every single touch was perfect. Every time he struck the ball, it was perfect. Even when he missed the target, he struck the ball, it was perfect, bro. And then you're watching Isak tripping over the ball, brad, and you're telling me that this is 130 million. This ain't 130 million.
Yeah, no, bro, I'm with you. It ain't 130 million, but I still see a player that's got qualities. I still see a player that...
Yeah, he does have qualities. So does Rashford.
Yeah, but Rashford's qualities have been down to pure pace and power, bro. Like, that's not really Isak's game, though. Let's be honest. Like, Isak's not got explosive pace, though, has it?
Isak is quick enough, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? He's quick enough to get away from people. If he didn't have pace, I don't know what he would.
But he's still got technique where you've seen him, bro, send man to the shops and that.
Rashford sends man to the shops, blood.
Yeah, but Rashford's game's different, bro. Rashford's game's running to space. You know what I mean? Running on the left-hand side, sometimes being a touchline winger, cutting in and then shooting. Like, with Isak, you can clearly see there is movement, there is a bit of technique involved. There's assets to his game that cold. He's cold, man. But now,
he's not cold though. That's what I mean. It's the words you're using. It's not the right words, bro.
I think he's a top player. I just think right now he's not showing
qualities. He's got qualities.
What I will say though,
130 million pounds, bro. That's not what 130 million looks like.
What I will say though is, Ekitike's overall game,
is better than Isak's.
Well, you can argue that, but I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I reckon Ekitike, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. From what I'm seeing right now, he suits Liverpool a little bit more.
But Ekitike is just a better footballer. That is all, bro. Like, Isak is more experienced. Isak's more experienced. Ekitike's link-up play, his movement, everything is better.
Yeah.
It's better. We've seen it.
He suits, in terms of what Liverpool are trying to do when they're building out and that, and the little link-up play wants, he's better in that aspect. I'm not going to lie to you. In the box, though, if you're telling what a striker should do, you're looking at Isak, pound for pound, Isak's better.
Yeah, but you're saying in the box though, because Ekitike's finishing in the box is looking good right now.
Yeah,
like, everyone said that he's not a good finisher, but bro, Ekitike's taking his goals well.
He is right now. I give him that. I mean, he's showing that he can score goals. He's got a different variety of goals as well. I give him that right now, but we're not going to just miss what Isak's done.
It's not about missing, bro. I've been saying this, I've been saying this since he was at Newcastle. No one can call me a flip-flop.
No,
I've
I'm
been
not saying you're
seeing-
flip-flop.
No, I
I'm
know,
not
but
saying
even the
you're
people in the
flip-flop.
chat, they know. When he was at Newcastle, I was telling man he's not it, bro. And people saying, "What do you mean, Rants? Look at the amount of goals he scored and that, bro." Newcastle are a team that are very, very good, at putting the ball in the right places, bro. If you play as a striker for Newcastle, you will score goals. Because them man are very, very good at putting the ball in the mixer, bro. That's the kind of team they are, bro. So if you're a striker for Newcastle, if you're within the width of the goal, there's goals there for you, bro. Because this is what they do very well as a team, Eddie Howe makes sure of that. However, the all-round game that everyone was talking about, I don't see it, bro. The first touch ain't always there. The movement's not always the best. That's why I compared him to Nicholas Jackson. They're very similar players, bro. Very similar. He's just a bit more. He's just a bit more refined version of what Jackson does.
Nicholas Jackson is so that's very, very harsh on Isak, bro.
Jackson's not shit though.
He's not shit, but bro, he's not Isak as well. You feel me? He's nowhere near Isak. You feel me? On every single level you can talk about. Like, I listen, right now, I hear it. There's a lot of expectation now. There's a lot of demand now. He's got to perform better for Liverpool. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I still think right now it's down to fitness. It's down to match rhythm. Not had a preseason.
They didn't say that when he bagged for Sweden, blood. You know them ones there when he had them play.
He bagged for Sweden?
Not the last game, the game before.
I don't know. I didn't watch that one.
Man bags for Sweden, after not having a preseason. A man was saying, bro, you don't need a preseason. You know them what he did. This is what these men do.
No. Listen, that might be months talk and that, but right now, I ain't gonna lie to you. Right from watching right now, I look at when I seen Ekitike play for Liverpool, I was like, yo, they don't even need Isak. When I watched him,
a lot of people said that, but Liverpool said that. But Mons was saying both of them, innit, Mons?
He was saying both of them, but I remember saying, I was saying, yo, Brad, they've got Ekitike, you know. They don't really need Isak like that, bro. They don't need him. Because when I look at Ekitike's game, like, it's probably maybe you would argue a bit more refined game of Isak, or just general a better version,
bro. It's just more technical. It's just better, like
playing well. Yeah. Like, you would look at it from that point of view and say, you know what, man, like, listen, we've got Isak here, but they wanted both of them. You know what I'm saying? And boy, like, he might be the one that Liverpool fans say, you know what, play every game. Because you're missing that. And when you put him on the left-hand side, you're almost accommodating Isak. So it's a good problem to have. But at the same time, when you're at a football club like Liverpool, they need to find solutions. And right now, who do they play? Do they play Gakpo? Do they play Isak? Do they play Florian Wirtz? What about this Florian Wirtz guy? We're not even talking about him.
Brother, we could talk about Florian Wirtz, bro. That scrub. We could talk about him.
Listen, I don't mind calling him a scrub. You know what I mean?
What we could talk about him.
I'm not having no German tax. You feel me?
It takes, man. I'm saying Bundesliga tax is alive, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
Bro, it's alive. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I think we've got to be careful of buying players from the Bundesliga. You feel me? In future, because boy, it's scary. And listen, we bought Sesko, but with Sesko, I can see technical ability there, bro.
Yeah, but the difference is, Saeed, They bought Florian Wirtz, playing in a system, a complete different system that Liverpool don't even play.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, bro, like, if you're gonna buy Florian Wirtz and not play him as one of the 10s with the free roam in the same system, you don't buy a player like that. Doesn't make sense because he doesn't have the physicality to adapt to different systems. Do you know what I'm saying?
True.
It's not like a Cunha, where Cunha can play in any system because he's a good athlete first and foremost. Like, it's not just about football. When you look at players, you have to look at athleticism. That's what enables you. That's what technically makes players multifunctional, is their ability to adapt, is their athleticism most of the time. It's not even the technical ability, bro, because there's different physical demands in different systems.
Bro, he's getting bullied though, Rants.
Bro, exactly. The physical demands, he can't deal with them.
Bro, you know what it is here? I'll give like Florian Wirtz a benefit of doubt here, because I did see some nice little touches here. But bro, you see that man that just come to the 5-a-side and that, and you're like, they got technical ability, but just getting bullied off the ball. You know, the older man them are just bullying them off the ball.
But there you go. Look at the difference between him and Ekitike. Physicality. What did I tell him, my bro? Physicality.
Yeah. Ekitike came from the French league, though.
Exactly. Well. He's a Frenchman, bro. So he doesn't really count. You know the
Yeah. That one don't count. Yeah.
He was at PSG.
Like he'll do something nice. Yeah. You're like, okay, this is nice, and then bang, he'll get bullied off the ball. Like it's yeah, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, but I don't know how you can fix that one, bro. I'll be real with you, man. Because we had so many players like that, bro. We had Kagawa, man. Kagawa was technical, tiny, but physically just couldn't really get in the game. To be fair,
Shinji Kagawa would have worked, but it's one of them ones where Ferguson wanted to use him as a second striker, in it, to replace Rooney and play him off Van Persie, and that would have worked. However, Ferguson left. You know them ones, and it messed it up, and then we ended up getting one matter. Then having him and one matter, and it's like you got two players. You can't have two of them in one team, innit? So you choose one, and matter won the war, innit? But Kagawa was cold,
bro. Man. Even when Van Gaal came in, he started to play this five at the back, and then he didn't have no place in the team, really. Let's be honest. But with Florian Wirtz, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. It's looking to peak right now. I'll be real with you, man. Like, I think he's a good player, but at the same time, it might not just budget for this league. Is it too early to say? I'm not sure. But now,
we've seen other players. Look at Kai Havertz. The reason why Kai Havertz has made a career in England is because of his physicality again.
Yes.
Because the technical side of the game, he don't show up like that, bro. He was meant to be like a young, exciting player. And then, bro, Arsenal use him as a fucking striker now, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, bro, the midfield thing, he was meant to be like an 8/10 and
10.
It didn't work, bro. You can't do that in England, bro.
No. Yeah, I mean, but this is the thing, though. Like, where do they play him? They're trying to play him on the left-hand side now, not working out there as well. You know what I mean? A man's on 008. It's peak, man. It's peak. Bro, yo.
Liverpool are dying right now, and I'm enjoying it because they just never saw it coming, bro. Like, them man were talking about trebles, when them man got Isak. That's what they were saying. When they got Wirtz, a man was saying, what? We're getting Isak as well, Ekitike and Isak. When they got Ekitike, I was like, right, maybe you're not getting Isak no more. They're like, no, we're getting both of them and that and this, that, and the other, and trebles and that. Bro, these man look tired.
It's mad on Saturday, because Chelsea could lose 3 Premier League games in a row, and Liverpool could lose 3 games in a row. Just in general.
Which means it's probably going to be a draw, innit?
Yeah, basically, You can tell it already. It's going to be a draw. Like, it's going to be one of them stinkfests, bro, where both teams have just got very, very nervous, or Chelsea just sit back and say, you know what, man, we're not looking to attack. You know, them ones there. So, boy, man, it's a madness. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. It's right now, like, this is the thing, though, man. But look at them, though. Already they're pissed off after 2 games, bro. Like, look where their standards are compared to like ours, where we're still not sat down.
They're questioning their manager after 2 games.
2 games.
Do you know what I'm saying? And rightly so.
Rightly so, yeah.
And then you look at Man United fans writing letters, bro. This is the difference.
Oh, man, don't even do this to me, bro.
You man are writing letters. They're gym and that. This is what it is.
Bro, I swear. Have we got the worst fan base in the world? Like, we have to talk about our fan base.
We do. We have the worst. We have the worst fan base in the world, blood. The worst in the world. Do you know what I'm saying? In terms of setting standards, we have the worst fan base in the world. You know what I'm saying? Agree. Because at the end of the day, you can say Arsenal's fan base is worse, but they haven't won what we've won. Therefore, do you know what I'm saying? Like, them accepting mediocrity, you kind of expect it from them. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
But us, considering we've been to the top of the mountain, we've done a treble, blood. Like, we've been to the top of the mountain. Do you know what I'm saying? The fact that you've been there and you know you're supposed to know what it means to be there, the standards ain't marrying up right now.
Facts,
I can't lie. I mean, the standards ain't marrying up right now, bro. Like, we are supposed to have the same kind of standards of a Real Madrid or a Barcelona, and we're moving like we're older athletic, bro. That's how the fans are,
bro. 100%. Speak on that. Like, that's true. Like, we're by name. We're by name. And people can say, yeah, cool. It's down to the owners and whatnot to create standards, but really and truly, it's also to the fans to uphold them as well.
I wouldn't even say it's also the fans, bro. The fans are the only people that are gonna be here no matter what. The owners will get old, bro. Bro, fucking Malcolm died, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And then his kids took over. Do you know what I mean? And then his kids will die, and their kids might take over. Jim's not gonna be here forever. The fans are here forever, bro. Do you know what I mean? Owners are gonna come and go, bro.
Yeah, 100%, bro.
That's the reality. The fans are the only ever present. The players are gonna get old. They're gonna retire. They're gonna get injured. They're gonna leave. The fans are the only thing that stays, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? So they're the ones that have to keep the fucking standards, bro. Them and only them.
What's called the fear of change? What's the fear of change? Does anybody know like the fear of change? Have United fans got a fear of change? Do we not like change just in general? Because when you actually deep it, bro, when things are getting done, there's always uproar behind everything, like every decision or every kind of decision that's been made. Like I've noticed, like I think United fans don't like the idea of things being changed, bro. Where, say for example, now we get rid of a manager, it's like, but who are we gonna get? But you know, and it's like, yo, just relax, calm down. United will still be there. Your season ticket will still be there. You're gonna still watch Man United. You get it, bro? Like it's okay, bro. Relax. And this goes for players as well. Players will come and go as well. You're still gonna be a United fan, bro. Relax yourself. So I feel like with Man United fans, it's always like they think of the worst scenario rather than the best scenario. Like it's always like that, bro. They don't think, what if we sack this manager, we might get better. But they think straight away.
Yeah, but again, this is what I mean, bro. They've got this scarcity mindset. They've got this poverty mindset, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's why these men are losers. How can you be a loser and support Man United? Man United are not a losers club, bro. We are winners, bro. You know what I'm saying? So
even
if
our worst
you're a loser and you've got a loser mentality, this ain't the right club, bro. This ain't the right club for you, bro. Like this is the reality, because it's the same with anything in life, bro. You can't think about what will happen if I don't succeed, bro, because then you'll never do anything.
You'll never do anything.
You know what I'm saying? And this is the reality, bro. Like, man have to take risks, bro. Taking risks is the most normal part in life. Like, you can't be successful without taking risks.
100%.
You just can't.
You can't, yeah. With anything, man. If a business idea and you feel like, should I do it? Should I not? Then after that, someone else takes that business idea and then boom,
bro. And it makes millions off it. And you're like, oh, I had that idea. Yeah, good for you.
Yeah, good for you. Yeah. Yeah. You see what I'm trying to say? So it comes down to this idea that, yo, like, I'm ready, it's cooked. See you later. And we need to move on. But we still don't have this united front, bro. It's like almost like, oh, but we got to give it time, bro. We still got to give it time. And it's like, no, it's what's done is done. You've got to let it go. But this is where I need INEOS to step up now and like all the in-house kind of like, you know, because I feel like the more time you give something with United fans here, the more time they're willing to just say, you know what, I'd rather stick to what I've got right now. But if you just make a decision, United fans will still be like, okay, cool.
But this is why the owners just need to do things, you know, like when they were saying, when there was rumors, and I don't necessarily believe them, that the owners were basically divering over sacking Ten Hag, because obviously we just won the trophy and they were thinking, the backlash from the fans. Bro, they'll get over it. You know them, man.
Get over it.
Like, I'll be honest. Like, just sack the guy. Well, they'll be upset for a few days, and then they'll see the new content on the YouTube channel, and then they'll get behind the next manager because football fans are fickle.
Brother, go and watch Van Gaal. He was sacked here the day on the FA Cup final.
People were fuming until Jose walked in.
On my Snapchat, but then they were fuming. But then, bro, there was a video that I remember watching on my Snapchat on Wembley Way, and they were singing Mourinho, Jose Mourinho, like they were singing like, yo, because they heard that Jose Mourinho's going to be the next manager. So at the end of the day, there was like almost like this feeling of, cool, the manager's gone, but they're getting Mourinho. So it's like you can't really, like, there was no time to kind of be sad. This is the problem, though. United, INEOS have not got to give a time for us to kind of almost like say whether they should stay or not. Bang, make a decision. Boom, see you later. That's it. And then nobody can feel sorry for anyone. Nobody can feel sorry for the manager. He moves amicably. We get on, new manager. That's it, bro. That's where I think other clubs have done. Bayern Munich, Juventus, Real Madrid. They've not given it time for fans to feel sentimental about a manager. They've just got it done. And it's like, we own the football club. We're going to make this decision. You don't like it? cool, tough luck. And that's what it is, bro. You get me? You can protest. Yeah, cool. We can protest. We can do X and Y and Z. But still, we're going to still attend stadiums. We're still going to support Man United. You're still going to watch United. You are. So if you make that decision, and Man United make that decision, we all can move on with our lives. But right now, they're just dragging it on for whatever reason. I don't know, but they're dragging it on.
You can only be financial, bro. Do you know what I mean? And this Hargreaves thing, I didn't watch it, but I saw clips of it, and I see one thing say, "Oh, we're missing." He said we're missing some really crazy guys or something like that.
Yeah, he's talking about Cunha. He's talking about
he's talking about personalities, brother. Let me tell you something. If Man United had more madmen, bro, this guy would have been out the club even quicker because they'd have told him to go fuck himself. You know them.
I was going to say.
You know what I mean? Because if there was personalities like the Roy Keanes and that in the changing room now, bro, Keano would have changed the formation himself by now. He would have told the players, "Yo, fuck this guy. We're not listening to him." Do you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the reality. If we had bigger characters, he would have been undermined and out the club already, because John Terry and fucking Didier Drogba went straight to Roman and told man about Villas-Boas to get this guy out of it.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Like, for me, people say, "Oh, do you like player power?" In this instance, I'm all for player power in this point here. I'm waiting for these players to say, "Yo, listen, we don't want to play this way, man. See you later."
Yeah.
You get me? Get the manager sacked through that way.
That's what real player power is, bro. That's why I don't believe in it, bro. Because these guys are soft now, bro.
Soft, bro. What happened to our players, man?
Yeah.
Brother, I don't know whether it's just the fact that they're happy to almost be at Man United and there's a lot of endorsement deals, and maybe the training ground has got people in their feelings. I don't know. Maybe the training ground was a distraction, Rants. I don't know, because I've seen a video, and then Diego Dallo just comes in and says to Hargreaves, "Oh, sometimes we stay here till very late." I said, what? So these men are chilling, bro. They're enjoying a luxury lifestyle now at Carrington to take them away from the stress of what's happening maybe at home and what's happening there, bro. So them men are eating nice, bro. They've got a nice trip. And you got to remember, they had never had this, by the way. Never had all of these luxuries of what they have now in Carrington. So they're like, yo, yeah, but we enjoy being around here. We enjoy it, man. There's no accountability. And that comes from not only the manager, is he a soft guy? He's probably telling them, yo, I need you to do more. I need you to do all of this. He's probably thinking, yo, and we've heard from reports that he's a lonely guy, bro. He's very, very quiet.
But we saw the video. Remember when we saw the video and he was walked away in training and he was just kicking the ball and he was behind the fence?
Bro, remember that? And I said to Leon, I don't like this. Remember I said to Leon?
Yeah, I remember. You said you don't like this. The man said, "Oh, you're reading too much into it."
Bro,
that's what man was saying.
You see what I mean? I knew it, bro. I was like, yo, I don't like this, bro. Even if you just come into the job, if I see a manager all the way over there, bro, and not in the training, bro, I'm sorry, man. I'm like, why is he over there? I need you here. I need you, deliberating whatever. And cool, you've got your lieutenants that do that, but at the same time,
you still need to be overseeing everything, bro. You still need to have a presence there. You need to have an aura of authority still. You can't be walking with your hands in your pocket, kicking a football, bro. Like, that shit don't even make sense. Like, the optics are not good.
Even when he's on the touchline, bro, don't want to watch a penalty. You get me, bro? Because it's affecting the players now.
Yeah.
Because now Bruno and that man are seeing my man doing that. And whatever, bro, I've never seen Bruno miss these amount of penalties. Have you?
Nah, but his head's gone though. His head's been gone, bro. I genuinely believe, that he had one foot out the door in the summer, bro, and something happened, bro. Like, honestly, like I still believe that he wanted to go, and the move broke down, and it wasn't on his end, bro. That's what I believe, because nothing else makes sense.
Yeah, true. But at the same time, I also blame the fan base as well for crying about Bruno Fernandes. And maybe Bruno Fernandes was like, oh, but this is proper love here, man. And maybe his wife was like, look at the messages, Bruno. They want you to stay. They want you to stay. And then he was like, yo, listen, you know what? I'm going to give one more year then. All right, I'll stay. I'm telling you, man, I genuinely think Bruno wanted to leave, but his wife and the fact that fans were saying stay and whatnot.
His wife couldn't make him stay, blood. I'll be honest. If his wife could make him stay, bro, he's cooked. You know,
bro,
because he's the one paying for everything, blood. Like,
I hear it, but the wife, bro, school, you got to remember, like, shall we? Is it okay to move now? I'm telling you, bro. Like,
I hear that, but bro, you know like I said, I was told by people over there that Bruno had them looking for schools for his kids, all these other things, all of that shit was
I
patterned.
hear it.
The club
I
wanted
hear it.
Bruno and the manager didn't want him. That's what I was told. Do you know what I'm
hear
saying?
it, bro.
And the way he's performing, he's not performing like a brother that's happy that he's still here. There's more to this Bruno thing, bro. I can't lie.
I'm with you. I reckon he wanted to go.
Yeah.
I got a feeling, Bruno, because you don't tell your agent to go to Saudi Arabia, have several meetings if you never wanted to leave in the first place.
Facts. They were negotiating for months. This is why I don't believe he didn't want to leave.
Yeah, he wanted to leave, but I'm telling you now, bro, that there is something happened where he says, "Oh, Man United told me that we're good in terms of money." Right? He don't give a shit about United, bro. Like he's earning big money at United, yeah. So at the end of the day, right, something has had to happen where either the influence of the fan base or people within his family have told him, "Yo, just one more year, bro. Can he stay one more year?" And he said, "You know what? Okay, cool. I'll stay then." I'm telling you, that's what I believe. Because if not, then he would have left. And he's always what do you call it? Doing stuff on social media, Rashford, Sancho. Like he's not really like Man United, like, you know, because if he was, he would not be posting about them players, because apparently Man United and the fan base don't like them. You feel me? The way that they've exited the football club. So I just think, yeah, man, this is how it's working right now, bro. This is how it is. You know what I mean?
It's looking a bit mad. By the way,
that interview, bro, that was nasty from TNT to post that out after the
what was it? Was that an interview before the game?
Bro, that's before the game, bro.
But they put it out after.
Put it after.
No way. What happened in the interview? Because I didn't even watch it.
Basically, Hargreaves is basically asking him, like, how do you do things? You know, what's going on? Do you think you can turn it around? You know, the basic questions, basically. And he wants like an in-depth interview as to, you know, the players and the characters and whatnot. It was one of them. It's the same old kind of interview you'd see normally, innit? But it's got a bit of a touch about Carrington, and, you know, Hargreaves is talking about how it was back in the day and da-da-da. But yeah, that was before the game, bro. But obviously, they didn't put it out before the game, did they? So they put it out after, because they obviously thought it's going to get views, innit? It's going to get traction.
Mad.
That's nasty. You feel me? But United can't say anything, though, because they've got a contract with TNT to say, yo, cool, that's your material. Doesn't matter.
Yeah. TNT own the rights to the content, yeah.
They got the rights to the content. So it's not about whether they put it out before or after. Obviously, logically, it makes sense to put it out before, but they said, yo, either way, we're cooking if we put it out after. So it made it worse for Amrin. I can't lie. If you'd have done that before the game, like say a day before the game, you would see the comments here be like, yo, I believe in this manager. He's a nice guy. Go and look at the comments right now after a game. It's full of like, he's talking shit.
For real? So I didn't realize it got like that on the internet, you know.
Bro, man, this is what happens, bro. Like, perspective is key in life, bro. You get me? As to when you post stuff in it, like, they posted it after, bro. You know what I'm saying? How do you post that beforehand? You see comments saying, oh, well, you know, are we a bit harsh on the manager? Do we need to give him time? He speaks well, etc., etc. You know what I mean? But you look at him after a game, and the comments are so much. You get me? Like, so much different, bro.
Hold on. So what? It was in that interview that he said that he's gonna adapt the formation.
We didn't really say that, bro. He just waffled through it and said,
I saw somebody posted in my chat after it came out was saying, oh, the manager said that he's gonna adapt the formation or change it or something like that. And but we didn't see no change against thingy. We saw Mason Mount left wing back again.
Bro, you see Mason Mount left wing back. You get me? That's why Gary Neville came out and said something. You feel me? So he's not adapted. This is why I said, yeah. Some guy said it about Amrin. If Amrin cheated on his wife, yeah, he's the type of guy to get her back because he speaks well. You get it? Like, he's the type of guy that he can get himself out any situation, bro. He's a politician, bro. He's a good
he is definitely, bro. But that's what Tim Sherwood said. Tim Sherwood said, yeah, that's probably how he got the job in the first place. Do you know what I mean? He just talked his way into the job. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
bro, like, he's a very, very good talker, bro. And when he's saying something, yeah, he kind of almost says it in a different way. But then you're kind of like, bro, did he even answer my question, bro?
Yeah, but bro, he's a finesser, bro. Like, listen, I grew up in the hood, bro. There's bare man like that in the hood, bro. They'll say something, they have that little smirk on their face. Do Do you know what I mean? And they say it with a little smile and they try and put a little sauce on it, bro. You're getting twanged, bro. You know what I mean? I've seen better than man there that try to sell you something that's second hand and that. This is what these men do, bro. You see Ruben Amorim, that's what he does. He smiles and he says little things and he laughs and that. You know what I'm saying? That man will go into the room and then man are asking him questions and he'll say something and he's laughing and that. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's like, bro, don't let, bro, man's trying to charm you and that. This is dead. Like, what was worse?
Which was worse, the way Amorim spoke, or the way Amorim speaks now, or the way Ten Hag spoke? Which was worse?
Amorim's is worse because it's manipulation. You know them ones. Ten Hag's just straight up awkward. You know them man. He just straight up socially awkward. Whereas Amorim's thing, bro, man's coercing people, bro.
Yeah,
you know
bro.
I mean, Amorim's one is worse, bro. Do you know what I mean? My man said the Pope couldn't make me change the formation, bro. That's what he said. Then that man asked him, did the Pope give you a phone call and that? Man's busting joke about the Pope and them things. This is foolishness, bro.
Yeah, he's one of them where them man are saying, sign up to a charity for a good cause, and then next week, it's some Ponzi scheme and that. You know what I'm saying? Bro, I'm telling you, bro.
Bro, he's a criminal, bro.
Yeah. Then I would just say, this is it. This is it. Do you want it? Yes or no? And because of the way he's kind of communicating, man, stay away from me, man. You're a dodgy guy. I know you're a dodgy guy. But Amri's come on with a suit on, you know what I mean? Nicely dressed. And then he's told you what he's told you. And then you're like, okay, he sounds like a good guy. And then, but it's everything but bad. Everything but good, should I say. So,
bro.
This is the thing, bro. And this is where we've all been conned, man. Listen, I've been conned. I'm going to admit it. I thought he was a good communicator. Bro, his interview at Old Trafford, I was like, yo, we've got the manager here.
Yeah, but bro, he's not that guy no more, Saeed, bro. You see the confidence that he had in that interview, when man said, the stadium's empty. Can you hear the sound? Can you feel the atmosphere? And he said, bro, this feels normal, blood. Man was just trying to do the cool thing. He's trying to do the cool guy thing, Say no more.
He said you will see an idea. He said you will see an idea.
Yeah, that's it. He said, you're going to see that straight away. The way he was talking, he was talking with mad conviction. He don't talk with conviction no more.
Bro, he said, it's another thing he said, after Ipswich game goes, we can play well now, but the problems will still be here in a year.
Yeah.
Or we suffer, we fight.
Yeah. He done all of that.
Time, we will be basically better for it.
Yeah. Yeah, bro, he done all of that. He done all of that, try to gas up the troops and all them things there, bro. He said he was going to change the system, but then he also said that if he changes the idea, because all he's doing, brother, you need to understand, he's trying to be smart and he's interchanging different words. You know what I'm saying? So when he says that he will change the system, he doesn't mean he'll change the formation. He doesn't mean that. He's talking about something else. The formation is not the system. The system is how you interpret everything. That's what the system is. It's how everything works, how you press, how you move, how you do. That's the system. The system is not the formation, because him and Glasner play the same formation. They don't have the same system. Their systems are not the same. So just because the manager said he's going to change the system, people are looking at that thinking, all right, cool, he's going to change to a 4-3-3. He don't mean that.
No.
He doesn't mean that. He said he's not going to change the way he sees football. And he said, if he changes the idea, then the players will lose faith in him. That's what he said, bro. And his idea is his system and his principles, which he's not going to change.
But if you change your idea and you get better results, the players believe that, though.
But he doesn't care about that, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? He doesn't care about that because his idea is part of his identity, bro, because he dreamt it up. He thinks he invented football. This is the problem. He thinks he invented football. So if he changes the system, that means he changes his whole belief. And then all of a sudden, he's a fraud, bro. He can't change it.
Boy. Yeah, but then, you know what I mean? You can't change it. You leave then, innit? See you later. Do you know what I mean? Like, bro, you go. You know what I mean? You leave. But I'm glad you made that comment about Glasner, because Glasner, his interpretation of that formation is so much different. You get me? That's why I refuse to believe when people say system's a problem. No, it's actually not. It's the manager's way of thinking. The manager's way of his idea, bro. The fact that he'll put Harry Maguire centre back
and move the lit to the right. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's things that now taking out Lenny Yoro. You feel me? Playing Dallo when Dallo's not a right wing back. You feel me? Playing Bruno like Ogati there. Like it's that's what's the problem. not the 3-4-3. Because
but this is what I'm saying. How he interprets it, how he identifies player profiles. He's a horrible identifier of players' ability. Horrible. Because in this system, Dallow's a right centre back. He's not a wing back in this system. He's not a wing back in this system. In this system, the wing backs have to be wingers, bro, because the wing backs, are guys that have the freedom of the whole wing. And then also, when you defend, because you have the extra centre back, the left centre back doubles up with the left wing back for a 2v1 overload on that side. So you don't even need two good defenders on that side. You only need one good defender, and you need an extra body just for the overload. So you could play two wingers in the wing back positions, because they're the guys that are going to have the most space on the ball in attacking areas. So they need to be guys that are crucial. They have to be guys that are clinical, guys that are high quality, the wing backs, because they get the most of the ball and they get the most of the space. This is why people get frustrated with Dorgu, because most of the good chances fall to him. But it's not his fault. It's because that's how the system is.
Yep. It's not meant to be designed, man. If you look at Thingy. And if you do that, you know what I mean? Like, where's our 10s gone, man? Cunha's suffering out there, bro. You know what I mean? And Bumo, I don't know if he was playing for Brentford or Man United on the weekend. Our 10s are literally in it, like they are non-existent, bro. They have no role in this team, bro. And if it is a role, it's one ball over the top for Mbumo to chase. Have you noticed? That's all we do with Mbumo. Long ball over the top. And because
he's diagonal, that's it. And he's always by himself, bro.
And he's on himself. You know what I mean? There's literally no purpose, bro. And Sesko, I felt he played well, and his little one touch, his little link up.
Yeah, he did. He done some good things.
I'm missing because it's like, what does he do? He scores a goal, He's probably confidence is sky high. Right, get the ball to Sesko now because everything should be good from now on, bro. Nothing. You don't even see a shot. You don't see anything. No touch. No link. Nothing, bro. And them two centre backs was probably they're quite physical. Collins and the other guy, Vander, whoever it is, like they're very physical, bro. And they were just like, yo, listen, we're just gonna bully him. Nothing, bro. Cunha's getting frustrated because really and truly, who's he trying to link up with? You know what I mean? It's all confusing, bro, for these players. And that's why I would just wish now these players to speak up. But they're just saying, oh, it's our fault. It's our fault. But it's not your fault, man. Like, you know what I mean? Just start calling shit out, bro. Someone's got to do it. I don't know who it's going to be first, but someone's got to call it out.
No, it's foolishness, bro. It's foolishness. The manager doesn't pick the right profiles in the system. No, he doesn't pick the best players. He doesn't even pick. He doesn't even play the right players in the right places, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's very clear from the players that he picks that he doesn't value possession of the football. Yeah, because you don't play a Bruno Ugarte double pivot, and expect any sort of possession, bro. Like, it's one thing being overloaded numerically in the middle of the park, but also when you do get the ball, you ain't even got players that can keep it, bro.
Yep.
Bro, it's bad.
Facts. 100%. Like, this is what I'm trying to say, bro. Nothing's working for him, bro. Like, nothing, bro. We're just kind of wasting our time here, bro, with Ruben Amorim. It really is, man. Like, there's not going to be an evolution to this, bro. Like, there's nothing that you could see that there's going to be anything long-term that's sustainable, bro. Like, this ain't working, bro. There's no one
seen it already, bro. It's been nearly a year.
A year. This is why I just find it so alarming, man. It's not been working for a year now. Literally, we've got a month left. When was Ruben Amorim appointed, man? Let me just actually find Ruben Amorim appointed. Let me see right now. He was appointed on the 1st of November. So we got a month, bro.
Yeah, he's got a month, and then it's a year. If he makes it a year, bro.
So basically, are we just saying there? Well, but this is negligence stuff from the INEOS and that. You just wait a month, bro. So we've got now Liverpool, Sunderland. I think we've got, who else have we got in that time? Let me go check, man, because
it's nasty.
I know there's international break.
Forest and a few. There's international break, but then there's a couple weeks.
Yeah, so we got Liverpool. So Sunderland, Liverpool, Brighton, and then it'll be Forest on the 1st of November. So let's say, for example, the new manager comes in on the 1st of November. So we've got 3 games, bro. 3 games. That's bro, that's significant, bro. That's a little bit of a, that's 9 points that you're just gonna waste by keeping this manager. And you can say, oh, but it's still early in the season. Well, hold on a minute. By then, we'll have played how many games? Maybe 9 games? 9, 10 games?
But this is why they need to go and just pay the money and go get Glasner, bro, because it's like, bro, this league, is very much still up for grabs, blood. Like there's not a single position that's been cemented in this league yet. You know what I mean? Like every team's got problems right now. Do you know what I'm saying? Every team's got problems. Liverpool got problems. I mean, Arsenal got problems. Chelsea got problems. It is what it is. City got their own problems. Tottenham got their own problems. You know what I'm saying? Tottenham just about
scraped a
draw against Bodo Glimt yesterday.
The best teams right now are Sunderland, Crystal Palace, Bournemouth. They're good. I've not seen any problems from Sunderland, Bournemouth, Palace. Who else has been good? Would argue maybe Brighton a little bit. You know what I mean? In that aspect, maybe Brighton. So there's 4, a little bit. 4 teams here. Okay, cool. Liverpool at top of the league, whatever. Yeah. But still, you would argue for their standards.
But Liverpool haven't been playing well, bro. Like you just got to look at them last, 5 games in a row or go in the last fucking 5 to 10 minutes of a game, bro. Come on, bro.
That's it. You know what I mean? So there's been 4 teams only that have really clicked, that are doing their stuff, that I've seen a continuation of what they're trying to do, bro. Only 4, bro. Are you mad?
And this is facts, bro. You win 3 games in a row and you're in the top 4 just like that, bro. Like you're in the title race if you win 3 in a row, if you're Man United now.
If you're my brother.
You win 3 in a row, you're in the title race, you know? Like, because we're 1 point behind Chelsea now, I believe. So it's one of them things where this is how the league is looking right now, bro. You put a run of wins together, all of a sudden, you're looking back.
This is what I'm trying to say. That's a big red flag for me. If I'm looking at INEOS, I'm like, they're not seeing the possibilities of that. They're they're just fixated in, but what if he turns it around? But what, we still need to give it a little bit of time. You get me? Like, what is it?
We don't know.
Bro, you made a mistake. You own up to it. You made a mistake. Khalas. That's it. We make mistakes in life, guys. Me, Rants, everyone. But you see, the best thing about people who make mistakes is if they own up to it quick, fast, and they correct and they rectify their mistake. That's the beauty. Not you let it continue, and then boom, the whole roof has come down, bro, because you didn't want to go and sort out that leak upstairs.
100%.
You didn't sort it out. You kept looking at it thinking, you know what, man, it's all right, man. It's all right, I can get away with that for a couple of months. Bro, it all coming down and you're like, you see what I mean? So it's like, bro, just make a decision. Make the decision. That's it. We all move on. Even if it's a manager that I don't even rate. You know what? You got to make a decision. I might not want a whoever that you bring in, but you make that decision. And then when he is doing bad, you sack him. Do you know what I mean? You sack him. You sack until you get it right, bro. Don't tell fans about long-term. How do you bring long-term success and long-term vision? That only comes from the direction of the club, by recruitment, by strategy, by what they do. So down to fans, bro. You know what our job is? You know what our job is? Our job is to support. That's it. So our job is to support the players, support the team, yeah? You get me? I'm not saying blind faith, but we're just fans, bro. We're not experts in recruitment and da-da-da. We've got maybe an idea because we watch football and we've got an idea of what we like to see, but really and truly, we're not decision makers. That goes for the top. They're the decision makers. So they need to make that decision. So don't tell me, but who'd you bring in? No, don't tell me that. You know what I mean? That's down to them. They need to do their job. And they're right now showing a bit of incompetence because they're hesitating. And we don't like people who hesitate because it's like you're going for results basis. Because if they say now you beat Sunderland, right? It's like, oh, are they judging how the fan base are going to react to that?
Yeah, but then you beat Sunderland, then there's an international break. Then say you come back and then you lose to Liverpool, then we're back where we started, bro. Like
that's what I'm saying. That's a red flag.
Still ain't got the 2 wins in a row, bro. Do you get what I'm saying?
But that's what I'm saying. That's a red flag because now you're judging because you listen. I'm not part of it, but you will see United fans celebrating and chanting Ruben Amorim's name. You will see it. You will see it. You will see a banner with Ruben Amorim's thingy. And say Man United win, you will see Bruno and all of these guys celebrating like they won the Champions League. Mark my words. It happened against Burnley. You're going to see it, bro. And all of a sudden, it's going to look like everything's okay. It's all good, guys. They're going to spin it into this idea that, 10 points, it's not so bad, is it? We're 1 point behind this team. We're 2 points behind them. Do you get it? That's the narrative that's being spinned. But really and truly, like, it's not good. Just because you got her a little meal and you know what I mean, a little whatever, you think that's going to, you know what I mean? Like, no, the relationship's done. It's broken. Yep. Ain't no little present gonna sweeten her up, bro.
This can't be fixed, bro. And this is the thing, like the fact that he hasn't been able to consistently put together a run of games in nearly a whole calendar year. Even if he was to win 3 games in a row, it doesn't change anything, bro. You still need to look at the bigger picture. You can't just think, oh, we've won 3 games. This is where we kick on from here, bro. There hasn't even been a sign of us kicking on. So why would you take this as a sign now?
Why would you take it as a sign? Yeah.
It's foolishness, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? No back-to-back wins in nearly a calendar year, and man are still trying to do this game-to-game thing. Bro, there's enough evidence behind us that we don't really need to be going any further forward.
Yep. Yeah, now you're spot on. I'm with you, bro. There's literally enough evidence. We've got enough evidence, bro. Like, I'll be real with you. There's enough evidence to show that this manager is done, bro. Like, I don't think you need more, bro. I think even the media have been cooking us. I think people like, it's like, you know what it is? You know, there's a sign here where you know a manager's truly finished is when even fans are saying, like, rivals are saying, yeah, this is bad. You get me? Like, yeah, there's a couple, 1 or 2 that say, yeah, keep him there for as long as you can. But when you actually tell him, yo, be serious and try and break this down here, bro, you can't even cook United, bro. You just got to say, right, it's rubbish. And
bro, man's loss percentage is 51%, bro. Brother, when I saw 17 losses, 33 games or something like that, or it could be 18 now. Boy. 18 losses in 34. I'm not sure. It's one of the 2. That shit is diabolical. That's nearly a whole Premier League season.
Boy.
It's nearly a whole Premier League season, bro. Like, and this is facts, Temi, bro. There was enough evidence 6 months ago to sack him.
Yep.
You know what I mean? 6 months ago, there was enough evidence to sack this brother, you know. Leverkusen had enough evidence to sack Ten Hag in 3 months, and that includes the preseason.
Yeah.
So how have we kept this guy for 11 months? 11 months, and people are still deliberating whether it's too early to sack him.
Too early. Yeah. But I don't know what it is, man. With Man United, it's almost like we gotta wait for so long, man. Even Ollie one, man. Ollie one should have been sacked time ago. How many managers take their time, bro, with the sacking, bro? It was only Mourinho. You know what? Fair play to Mourinho, man. He kind of almost sacked himself, man.
Yeah, he did. He crashed out, innit? Nah.
He crashed out. You get me? Like, that's the only one I got a bit of respect for, man, because I didn't even need to say Mourinho out. He sacked himself. You know what I mean? He actually sacked himself. Whereas with these managers now, it's like they've got this kind of feeling that they've got to not bow down and not do it, bro. I think it's almost, I'll give you more respect if you resign. And you say, you know what, I've done enough. I think actually people will say, you know what, man, fair play to this guy. He's actually said, you know what, I can't do it anymore. And I've done enough. And you know what? Cool. I wish him all the best. But when he starts saying, you know, I want to turn it around and and you know what I mean? And listen, he wants his payout in it. I hear it.
It can only be that, but he's trying to do the mind games thing. Saying, I'll walk with no compensation. No, you won't. You're saying that, but your agent's saying to you, "Oh, hell no." Do you know what I'm saying? You ain't walking with no compensation, because I'm sure your agent gets a percentage of that as well.
But you know what? How nasty he is here, bro. Like, bro, it's when he started to say, like, oh, you guys said that you wanted a manager with an identity and stick to his beliefs.
Yeah, because he's trying to gaslight, man. That's what man's saying. Man's saying you asked for this.
He's not, like, genuinely, that when I see that, I said, you absolute prick, you know. I can't like when he said that, I was like, yo, he is trying to rage bait, you know. Because boy, that there, I would understand, when a manager's actually getting results. For you to say that without results, without getting wins, with being the worst manager since the 1940s? Are you mad?
Yeah, but this is why you had to remove the context, bro. It's the gaslighting. That's what it is, because it's like bun the context, bro. You're saying that you wanted XYZ, not owning up to the fact that you're losing every week, bro. You're saying you wanted a manager that stuck to his principles and had a style of play. I'm that guy, bro. Nah, bro, listen. We wanted a manager that came in and fucking won football matches first and foremost. Do you know what I'm saying?
Why?
Because if he was changing the formation every game, changing the team every game, but he was winning, hey, bro, we'll be cool. We'll be like, all right, cool. It's working. Fuck it. Like, who am I to complain?
Who am I to complain? If we're winning, you know what? You can only go based off that, bro. Then we've actually gone to the point now where I'm not even asking for performances now. We're saying you don't get results. Chat, win games, win back-to-back games, bro. Man, not asking for the basics, bro. You know when you're just like so pissed off with someone, you say, you know what? Can you just collect this rubbish and put it in the bin? That's all I'm asking from you. Maybe you have to do that much, and even that, bro, has become a difficulty for this manager. You know what I mean? But it's like it gets to a point now where you kind of like, I'm tired of talking about this manager, bro. I didn't want to talk about him because it's like I just want him gone, and that comes down ultimately to INEOS just pulling the plug. Stop wasting everyone's time, bro. Because the more you keep this on, the more it looks bad on you. And you know, there's things that you've done well in terms of recruitment. How can you let these players that you signed look bad under this manager when everyone knows that Cuddy's a good player, everyone knows that Boomer's a good player, everyone knows Delit, Yoro. Bro, we got a foundation there where man are telling me that even I've had people come up to me saying, "Yo, your team is not that bad, you know. Your team's actually decent." But your manager's making it look like that.
Brother, we're seeing, bro, look at Chelsea, man. We're seeing them line up with fucking Badiashile and them man at centre back, bro.
But like, not it, bro.
Brother, come on, man. In the Champions League, you know, putting out a squad like that. The attack was Neto, Garnacho, Buonanotte, and someone else, bro. In the Champions, and fucking, what's his name? And Angry Saka, bro.
Bro, that surviving Garnacho, I need to tune in every week, man, for that, bro. I swear now. Shout out to that.
It's crazy. Bro, that's one of the, that is one of the weakest sides I've seen being put out in a Champions League game. Do you know what I'm saying? And man are talking about us, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Man said, Saka, Tyreek, bro.
We got a bet front three than them right now. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
Obviously, ours is not being played to their maximum. And that comes down to the manager.
Yeah. There you go. This is what I'm saying. So man need to understand that, bro. Like when you actually look at it, like our squad is not miles off everyone's squads. It's not, bro. This is a squad that should be competing for the top 4. And if they fall short of the top 4, they need to be just falling short. Do you know what I'm saying? Do you get what I'm saying? Like this is not a squad that man is saying is not capable of finishing in the top 4. It's capable. Because the 2 billion that Chelsea have spent, that squad is looking spooky right now.
Very spooky. Very spooky.
Bro. Cole Palmer gets injured, all of a sudden everything looks grey, bro. Because the thing is, man can talk about Delap and stuff like that, but bro, even when Delap was available, he wasn't playing well. We're not going to pretend he was.
No.
We're not going to pretend he was playing well before he got injured, because he wasn't. He was coming off the bench. And he wasn't playing well. He was behind João Pedro. It's only talking about him now because he's not available. They did the same thing with Rasmus. When Rasmus got injured, man was saying, "Oh, wait till Rasmus gets back." You man are forgetting this is the same Brer that went 17 goals without a game twice. Games without a goal twice, twice. Do you know what I mean? Man are saying, "Oh, we miss Levi Colwell, bro." It's Colwell, bro. Allow it, man. You know what I mean? Cut the crap, man.
They should have strengthened in that area. Like I don't know why they didn't. Like it's showing now that you get me. Like that's proven a costly mistake. They should have got some centre backs in. Hattle's young. You get me. Like he's not reliable right now. It might be for the future, But yeah, even the attack, bro, like Gittins, Garnacho, that's terrible. I'm sorry. Whatever you want to say, Gittins and Garnacho on the left hand side. Yeah, Esteval, cool, good. Pedro, good. But bro, like, come on, bro. Come on.
Brother, Garnacho and Gittins cost nearly a combined 100 million.
100 million. That is ridiculous, bro. Ridiculous.
But this is what I'm saying. So no one, and Chelsea is a team that everyone agreed should be finishing in the top 4. So the standards for Man United shouldn't have dropped like this.
No, 100% not. 100% not. I'm with you. I'm fully with you, bro.
That's it. So, I'm fully with you. Bro, facts about Pulisic as well, bro. That's what I'm saying to me, bro. They got rid of him, yeah. If he's there now, he's their best winger. It's crazy.
Bro, 100%. He's cooking right now, but it's mad, you know.
Brother, the amount of man they got rid of, bro. Imagine a window where you get rid of, Sancho, Nkunku, Madueke, and all of them, and Jackson. And all 4 of them are better than fucking Garnacho and Gittins that you brought in.
Yeah.
And even Neto as well. I don't rate Neto. Do you know what I mean? Esteval's got something. You know the man. He's got something, but he's not ready yet to be starting week in, week out and being relied on. You shouldn't be relying on an 18-year-old like that.
That's true as well. Yeah, you're right.
You shouldn't be relying on.
He's spot on. You get me? This is what I'm trying to say. The only upgrade was really João Pedro. Yeah, Delap's good.
100%.
But Jackson was getting goals though in a rubbish.
Yeah, but brother, if you're gonna bring in a João Pedro, you should have just kept Jackson and not bought Delap, because you could have just had them 2 as the forwards. Like, why did you bring in?
The thing is with Delap, it was one of them where 30 million, you can't go wrong in it though. You feel me? 30 million.
Yeah, but it's 30 million that never needed to spend, because Delap is going to be a bench player for them anyway.
Now because he's injured now, innit? But at the same time,
but even when he was fit, he was always going to be a backup player. He was never going to start ahead of João Pedro. Like, João Pedro was just better than him.
If they play Delap up front and they play João Pedro in the middle, then they play Palmer on the right.
But they were playing Palmer in the 10 though. This is the problem.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you mean. They play him on the right. You could do something, but I hear what you mean. Like, in terms of like, the quality still isn't the best that they could have got. You feel me? Ekitike is someone that they should have maybe looked at. Yeah, you feel me?
I'm not saying João Pedro is not even a 9. I agree he's not a 9, but in this Chelsea system, he's probably going to play in the 9 more often than he's not going to play in the 9. That's the reality. There's not any signs that they're going to play this guy in the 10 for a long period of time, because he likes Cole Palmer there.
Yeah. I said it could work, but at the same time, I still think the recruitment up front, you know what I mean? Like, really and truly, they're only looking towards a João Pedro that's certified. You feel me? And even him, like, he's come off the back of a Brighton team that, you know, he's coming into a big fish now, you know, in Chelsea. Sometimes when you're the main guy over somewhere else, it might not translate into Chelsea, but he's actually done well, so fair play to him.
No, he started well for sure. Like, it kind of fizzled out, like, in more recent times, but he started really well. Do you know what I mean? He scored in the Club World Cup final, and then he started the season scoring a few goals in the Premier League as well. Like, it definitely started well. You know what I'm saying? But more recently, it wasn't looking the same. Do you know what I mean? I think that's the team as a whole. Do you know what I mean? But he had a good start, bro. And that's what happens in football. When you have a good start, it kind of takes the pressure off you.
Yes, it does.
That's what it is.
Massively.
Yeah,
bro.
I think it took the pressure off. I think it took the pressure off João Pedro because he started so well. Because more recently he hasn't looked as good, but it hasn't mattered. So it's one of them ones. That's why it's important to start. To start well, man. So it'll be interesting. But I just think that Chelsea squad's overrated, man. It's very much overrated, man. They've got a lot of players that are just nothing players, and then they've got some really good players. But the really good players they have, you can just about count them on one hand, bro. And then everyone else is just.
They need reshape to stay fit. Their midfield is still good in Caicedo and them, man. The midfield is
the best department that they have.
Down. I don't think even Cucurella's been the same Cucurella as last year. You get me? And I think for me, ultimately, their attack is not doing well. And to be fair, forget football. They've got a discipline issue right now. Bro, You see Buddy Shealy trying to fight, man. You get me, like, bro, they need to keep players on the football pitch. They get playing well. They need to make it 11v11 and stop getting sent off. You know, so I think for them, it's getting back to basics. Keeping 11 players on the football pitch and becoming a bit more disciplined, bro, and not doing a madness in terms of Maresco. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's got to go for it against Liverpool. He's got to. Just to get a bit of confidence within the fan base. Because if they lose that game, but then they do well and they play well, the fans can be like, you know what? We gave it a lot. You feel me? We took a lot of risk. Lately, they've not been maybe taking that risk. You know, so we'll see. We'll see, man. It's gonna be a good game anyway. I'll tell you that.
100%. No, we'll look forward to that for sure. Tonight, got PSG tonight, so I'm definitely gonna be watching that PSG Barca, even though there's injuries for both sides. It's a bit of a madman, but hopefully we get as many goals today as we did yesterday, because yesterday there were goals flying in everywhere.
Boy, man, and at least say, man, I can't lie, I'm gonna have to start watching Bayern Munich now.
That goal was crazy.
Boy, at least say Ballon d'Or, man. I don't know, but I'm putting my stocks in early, man. Anyone in the chat got their stocks in?
He's a baller and a half, bro. I can't lie. I think anyone that knows football though could see that he was a player from when he was at Palace. I'm not surprised by anything he's doing right now.
At least says, yo, man, he started the season on fire, man. At least say Kane. I'm not gonna lie, man. You have to give some credit to Mbappe right now. Mbappe,
he's on fire, innit? I see he scored a hat trick against some farmers yesterday.
Look at this guy, man. Yeah, what, bro? I knew you'd not give credit, bro. Mbappe's back, bro, man.
What was this score?
Boy, that's all I'm saying.
Like 5 or 6 or something.
They won 5-0. You get me? Like, he scored a lot of penalties this year. Mbappe looks good though.
How many penalties has he scored?
He scored a lot of penalties.
I see he scored 2 in one game that we watched.
Yeah, he scored 2 in one game, but he's still looking good though. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like a little bit of skill yesterday. There's one skill that he
6 pens, you know, and bro, we was in September.
Boy, listen. Allow that, man. Allow that. But that's all I'm gonna say. The Ballon d'Or this year could be good. I can't lie. Could be a good one because Kane's will have. Bro, Kane scored like 20 goals already or something like that. Right? He's been mad.
17.
Bro, he's been mad, man.
20 goals already.
He played in the 10 role yesterday as well.
Ridiculous player.
Nah, it's looking good, man. It's looking good. I can't lie.
That's it, people. So now we'll be back for the Champions League tonight. We're heading over to Mandem Talk on Say TV. Bro. Let them know what's coming up.
Yeah,
and you lot get these lights up, man. We got 2K in here, bro. We just got 500 lights. We should have doubled that,
bro. We need to get the likes up, man, and subscribe to the channel, man. You get me? Like get Rants his numbers up, and yeah, man. Just head over. We're gonna continue. Bit of talk about, and Boomer had a little interview as well. Malasia's back as well. Good to see Malasia back. He's free. Yeah. You feel me? Because I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Right now, bring Malasia on. I'll be real with you.
Straight in, bro. Like,
straight in, bro.
Can't do worse than what we're doing down that side.
Bro, trust me. So yeah, Malasia, we're gonna talk, man. So just head over there. When you head over there, hit the like button, man. You feel me?
That's it, people. So make sure you drop a rant straight in the chat. Hit the like button on Mandem Talk, and we'll see you guys.